if, like me, you've been getting through a lot of avocados in lockdown and just always throwing away the avocado stone, then here's a tip how you can turn one of these into one of these. And then maybe eventually one of these. Very simple. First thing is obviously take the stone out of the avocado. Obviously be careful when dealing with knives. Then I'm sure you've got some old jars knocking around. Fill one up with water. And then what you do is you take a couple of barbecue skewers, and what you want to do is basically make it so that the flatter rounded bottom part of the avocado stone sits in the water, with a slightly more pointed upper bit sits out of the water, because the root will grow out of the bottom. So you want to stick the sharp end into the top third either side of the avocado stone. These are basically the supports, the sort of resting arms, and then it will rest in the top of the water. And then you leave it there for weeks. And here's some a few weeks later, and basically you'll notice that the root starts to poke out of the bottom and the stone itself cracks open as the seed bursts into life. Now you can leave that to grow in the jar for ages until it's a proper plant, but I prefer to transplant it quite early into some soil. Otherwise you can get algae on it and they don't always survive. So very, very carefully, with the root side down, wedge it into some soil and then look after it and it'll grow like this. Now obviously some of them won't grow, some of them will, but ultimately this is your reward for recycling your avocado stones. And of course you don't need a lot of space for this. You can grow it on your windowsill, and if you generate a production line, so you've got like 5 or 6 at different stages, then you can always put them in a nice pot and give them away as a present.